Hi guys, this is Manil. So, how did I score an exemption in audit in Inter? Before I get into that, I want to give you some quick tips on how to score good marks in audit. Or first of all, you should do these things on daily basis. If you want to score good marks in audit, this is what I did. First, what you should do is make a to-do list. Like what are the things you should study today? Like don't keep too many things to study in a day. You should plan it very well. Like keep few chapters which are very time consuming and which will make you easy at the time of exam to study well. That is, make summary notes of them now itself. Make summary notes of them now itself, or make mark in study mat itself. Take study material and you can mark in the study material itself the chapters which are very time consuming but which are important and study during exam time. Now only you can plan a study. Then my major tip for scoring exemption is don't leave any topics as not important, because in my attempt what happened is in November 2018 when I gave my IPCC attempt for audit, they asked in internal audit section 138 for one case study for the entire thing they asked. So what I'm telling you is you have to plan properly and don't leave any chapters as residuary. This chapter is not important, or this chapter you can leave it right now and I can go for exams. So you can't do that. See, no chapter is chapter A, this chapter is like ABC. You can't mark it as ABC. This is very important. A topics, these are B topics, this is C topics. Sometimes from C topic only they will ask you questions which are very scoring, which you will think, which you will not study and you will go. But A topics they'll ask tricky questions, tough questions, which you will leave and you will go. So what I'm telling you is plan accordingly and prepare one to-do list. Make a list of the things which you want to study in a day, and you don't have to study like 12 hours. Just study for 6 to 7 hours, and you have to study two subjects at least in a day. That's what I did in my attempt of IPCC. I studied 2 subjects in a day. And what happened is one more thing, I scored 70 in costing and financial management. When I wrote that time, it was 2 subjects for combined, costing and FM. That time I scored 70. If you want tips for financial management as well, I can make video and put for that as well. But the main topic for today is the audit for inter students. What I'm telling you is, so if you want to summarize the things which I talked about, first point is make a to-do list for the things which you have to study today. Make chapter wise which chapters you have to study. Yes, chapter wise I'm telling you, not just a list of I want to study audit today, I want to study FM, I want to study costing, I want to study accounts. No, not like that. You have to plan 2 subjects, and each subject which chapters you have to study with minute details you have to plan. And next thing is take only those chapters which are time consuming, big chapters right now, and you prepare from the module. And one more thing, one major thing what I observed is students, they don't study the questions given in the study material behind chapters. You have to study those questions as well, because they can frame first of all MCQs are there in the inter audit book I have seen. So you have to study those MCQs. It's very scoring as well. And another thing what you should do is even the theory things, theory questions, you have to, from that each chapter behind you have to study well. The thing is make summary notes of those chapters if possible. Otherwise you can prepare from the mat itself and you can mark in the mat which chapters which you studied, important points, and if you want to add any other points into that, you can add in that. Next, another thing is I wrote exactly as it is, like important key points in when you study. Suppose you take internal audit section 138, in that what are the key points, like what are the limits, that limit you have to mention, and the important keywords will be there. These keywords only you keep on practicing and revising. Then after revising for a few times, then you first time when you study those, only practice the key points, you write the key important words in one page and you keep writing that, and you make one summary first. Then you each time you study, just write the keywords in, take one rough page and you make the points like what you remember, which key points, which keywords you remember, make one bullet points and you keep. And majorly what they are asking in inter is the procedures you have to apply for this, suppose for a for a movie theater, for procedures you have to put, what procedures you have to check. Like that they are asking for service sector, for municipality, those things like this. For NPO, this audit procedures majorly they are asking. For audit procedures there are few important points which repeat, like basic points you can repeat, like internal control system you have to check. You have to check the examine the accounts like books, and also the receipts, how much tickets are sold, how much tickets like they're printed and which is not sold, inventory of the stock of the tickets. That like that you have to, like you have to study. Like these are major points. These points if you don't write, the examiner won't be impressed. You can't score good marks then. Study well, good luck everyone, and keep studying hard. And especially for South students, since I'm South Indian, I'm from Bangalore, so we can talk in Kannada as well if you want. Good luck guys.